At night, you could hear the scratching, the clawing, the nibbling. The rats were pretty much destroying the house around us.
The rats ate through the bed. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life.
Oh my God.
Amy.
No! This hoe killed her.
I know. Oh my God, Mom, thanks.
I'm going to show you a way that you can all communicate with your mom.
Is it in this room anywhere?
Oh God.
You see a rat, don't corner him, don't get scratched by him, don't try to catch him.
How do you abandon your kids for crap? Somebody tell me how. She went nuts. She did this to us. She did it.
At night, you could hear the scratching, the clawing, the nibbling. And then you started just seeing them in the kitchen scurry behind the dishes. And it wasn't really that long before the rats were everywhere. I was starting to feel desperate at that point because the rats were pretty much destroying the house around us. My house is an embarrassment. When you open the front door, probably the first thing that hits you now is the smell. Walking through the house, you don't know what you're stepping on or how sturdy it is. You don't know if your footing is going to give out from under you, if you're going to go flying, and you don't know what you're even going to land in.
In an effort to escape the brutal New England winters, 26-year-old Jimmy and his mother Cynthia headed south, moving into this two-bedroom home in southwest Florida.
When we bought it, it was a beautiful little house. But I noticed that things started to change probably around 2003, 2004. Piles of clothes started to appear on the couch because my mother started to run out of closet room. This was the kitchen. It's kind of become overrun now. You kind of have to be careful when you're coming through here because there's so much stuff in the way. You don't want to fall and break your neck. As you can see, we can't really do any dishes in the sink. Sink hasn't even worked since about 2004. And the microwave's a piece of work, too. Just kind of jury-rigged, too, with a starter from a grill. I don't even know what stuff is. A can of beans. As you can see, the rats kind of even got into that. I don't even know what's in here. I think it maybe had been pears at one point. This is probably the roughest room to come into. The door hasn't been able to open all the way in a couple of years. Pretty much just kind of have to shoehorn your way through. Last time the sheets were changed was probably 2005. And the mice and rats have been kind of having a field day in here, too. There's all the stuffing. It's my mother's bedroom. It brings back too many memories right now. Last time I was in this room was my mother was still alive.
Just 6 months ago, Jimmy's world turned upside down when his mother was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer.
I got a phone call from my sister that said Mom's in the hospital and she has weeks to live. Exactly a week to the day after we put her in the hospital, she died.
My relationship with my mother was really good. My sisters always joked that because I was the youngest, that I was the one she tried to get right.
My mom was, most of my life growing up, a monster.
She was an alcoholic for many years. She was quite abusive when she was drinking.
It was like we had two different mothers. For them, she was an abusive alcoholic, but for me, she was a hoarder that collected junk. She kind of traded off her addictions and Hoarding seemed to take the place of the alcoholism. Here's a bunch of old newspapers that just never got thrown out. 2008, June. Underneath here somewhere is 2 dining room chairs. But there's too much clothes and newspapers to find anything. This is the bathroom, but as you can see, it's not really that usable. The faucet works and everything, and water runs, but the pipe leaks in the wall, so we just haven't used it since probably 2002. You could use the toilet, but you couldn't flush it maybe more than once or twice a day, otherwise it would probably back up. Most of it looks like clothes and books and mail that just never got sorted. The reason I probably stayed when everything was spiraling out of control was almost out of fear. Internally, I struggled with that, figuring, why can't I just move out? Why do I have to keep feeling like something happens? It's my fault. And I never asked for help because I was afraid my sisters, they'd blame me, and I was embarrassed.
I did blame my brother for this at first. Why didn't he pick this up? But then I really thought about it. Could any of us have controlled her? No, none of us. It was an uphill battle. She has been hoarding Jimmy's whole life. It's all he ever knew.
But when Cynthia died 5 months ago, she left her children to deal with the massive hoard and the dilapidated home that contains it.
My mother had said to us all before she passed that if anything had ever happened to her, the house was paid in full, and she wanted to go to Jimmy. But the bank just was not working with us. They're telling me that she doesn't own the house. So somewhere in that house is all the paperwork to prove that she owned the house.
Determined to save what's left of their mother's home, Jimmy's sisters, Amy and Cheryl, have come to Florida on the hunt for mortgage papers. It's been more than 7 years since Amy has been inside, and she has no idea what she's in for.
Oh my God. Amy.
No! Shh. Oh my God, how did she live like this?
Amy.
How?
It's okay.
This house killed her.
I know.
Oh my God.
Walking through the doors was about 10 times worse than I expected. How they could live in it is just mind-blowing.
Oh my good Lord. Wow. This is terrible. Oh my good Lord. Oh my God.
I gotta get out. I'm gonna throw up. I'm feeling really, oh my God, I'm feeling really sick. I gotta get out. I'm gonna throw up. I'm feeling really, oh my God, I'm feeling really sick.
Still reeling from their mother's sudden death, Cynthia's daughters Amy and Cheryl have come to Florida to finalize the details of the estate. But the shocking conditions inside prevented them from moving much further than the front door.
I know that that house did kill her. I know for a fact there's so much black mold in it. I couldn't stay in there longer than 2 or 3 minutes because it was making me physically sick. I don't know how she lived in there. I don't know. I don't get it. I can't believe you lived like that. Why? Why did it have to come to this? Why?
It wasn't that.
And I've only walked into 1.5 rooms. I'm terrified at what's gonna be in the next room.
I think it just kind of all hit her like a ton of bricks, and having the reminder that Mom's not here anymore, and then seeing the shape she lived in kind of shocked her, and she couldn't really handle it.
My stomach is just like in total knots right now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. It's a nightmare in there. How the hell are we gonna clean it? That's bad. I can't even comprehend this. I really can't. I don't know if I can.
I'll look through it. Okay, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just really, my stomach is in like knots. That house is not healthy. It probably should be condemned. But I know I have to do it because we are looking for mortgage paperwork. I'm willing to go in there and bust my butt and do whatever I have to do to go through things and try to find things. Let's go then. All right, let's do this. Are you gonna go in? No, you're going in. Oh, good God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just step over, crap. Oh, my God. This is it. How did she sleep? Where? Somewhere in here. There's holes and everything. Yeah, they're rat holes. Look at the closet. My mother's room is unbelievable. There's stuff knee-high, just paperwork upon paperwork. Clothes, unpacked clothes, clothes never taken out of bags. There's no logic to it. I don't understand it. Oh my God. Don't pick anything up. Why? Because you might scare a rat. You know what? After seeing this house, the only thing I can say is it needs to be condemned. Can you help me? It's devastating. This is disgusting. Why didn't she ask anybody? Oh, my God. Bugs, rats, roaches, feces. I mean, the rats ate through the bed, and they ate the stuffing out of her pillows. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. I've never. Nobody on God's earth should have to live like that. It's terrible. Oh, my God, Mom, thanks.
Despite the horrific conditions inside and concerns for their own health, Cynthia's children keep the search going.
To find the mortgage paperwork. We're all bound and determined to try to the best of our ability to find things. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in here that isn't trash. 2008. 2008. Oh. What are those? Oh, yuck. Bugs. Bugs. Pictures. Pictures. Credit cards. Credit cards. Credit cards. This is seriously gross. Aww. We were cleaning the house for hours and hours on end, and all we found was crap, meaningless crap. Nothing that meant anything to any of us. Cheryl, I don't know about this. You don't know about what? This gross. Amy? I don't know if we're gonna find what we're looking for. Well, I mean, I know we'll die trying, but I don't know if we're gonna find it. My mother was a hoarder. She hoarded big time. If you're a hoarder, clean your house. Don't leave the mess for your children. Because guess what? You're causing 10 times more pain. But most of this...
After hours of searching through the clutter, Cynthia's children have come up empty in their search for mortgage documents that have been lost in the hoard. Desperate for any insight whatsoever, Amy suggests something drastic, bringing in a medium to help lead them in the right direction.
We decided at that time that we had to call on a medium or we would never find them. I believe in the spirit world. I believe in mediums. I believe they can help you. I was very skeptical going into it, but at the same time, I was very desperate and willing to try just about anything at that point.
So the family calls in medium Mariah Rame to see if she can channel Cynthia from the afterlife.
I help people connect with their loved ones on the other side. And sometimes, you know, when I tell people that, they laugh. It's okay to have skeptics. We should all be skeptical, but sometimes, you know, you have to open your heart to the possibility that things exist beyond the material plane. Hi, I'm here to help.
How are you?
Good, just don't introduce yourselves to me because I'm gonna do my best to help you guys
Very
out.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She came in through the front door. She knew nothing about us. She didn't know our names. She didn't know who we were, whose house it was.
I was a little overwhelmed by the energy of the hoarding itself. It's not something that I would say is a comfortable feeling. But I felt the pain of the children, and that was what my single focus was on, was helping them heal. Well, actually, there are two spirits here. There's an older gentleman and there's a lady. Now, the gentleman, I would say, is probably 5'9", 5'10". I would think he was maybe somewhere in his 70s when he crossed. But I think he thinks you were named after him. And he wants you guys to know that he's here to help all of you.
I am named after my grandfather, and it shocked me that something like that could slip out, and I'd never told anyone that I was named after him, so it just kind of blew my mind.
Within 10 seconds of her talking, we knew it was the real deal. The first sentence that came out of her mouth was dead on.